Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild War week 105, day 2. So today of course we got ourselves green Guild War day. So we're going to be doing that first. However, most noteworthy thing, also gosh, how little points does the guild we're up against have? What happened? Let's see, I guess they don't have much of a guild? Yeah, 24 out of 30, okay, that would explain it. But anyways, the main thing going on today, as far as things you definitely don't want to miss out, if you haven't already grabbed it, is the 8-year anniversary pet. This is purely cosmetic, so, you know, it doesn't really do anything. However, for completionist sake, if you want to go get it, of course, it is available right now. Some Saturdays, they do occasionally bring back some of the old event stuff. However, generally going into the future, they are almost only available for money, with like a few, like, very rare exceptions. So yeah, if you want to go get your guaranteed copy, make sure to do so today, as this guy might not be available for free until like 3 years from now or something, I don't know. But, yeah, definitely make sure to pick up your copy. We'll go pick him up after we go do Guild Wars, though. So today we got, also they're selling that offer thing, not really too worth it, though. Okay, let's go to our green Guild War team. We actually showed it last, night. It's basically just a Beatrix Weaver team, Essence of Evil, to hold down the line. Oh yeah, I got free Imperial there. Speaking of which, we do have one off of Adventure Board as well. We have a free Imperial right over here, as well as some red deeds to go with it, as well as some keys, so we'll make sure to grab those, of course. But anyways, let's go to Guild Wars. So we're currently set up into 20% into 8 magic, which I believe is perfectly fine for what we need. Definitely make sure to not have that team. I'm not sure why I keep copy-pasting it, as if I need to like put it into the team slot. Because for other things you do, but for Guild War, you just click on the team and you're good to go. Also, hello everyone, by the way. Before we get into things, let's go say all the hellos, because I will be ultra focused once we start Guild War. Hello Tyrion, hello Roman, hello Bill, hello Lester, hello Nightmare, hello Tyrion, hello Barbara, hello Gimli, hello Daddy Shark, hello Sushi Ninja, hello Hours of Soup, hello Clip Bomb, hello Isabel, and hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so, let's get into things. It is green day. Double check all the things for green. Looks very green. This should be a relatively easy day to some degree. Though just because they don't have that many people doesn't mean their teams aren't going to be good. Yeah, they're good. Hold up. Double Empower into... Actually, that's almost what we run. We run something somewhat similar. We run the Moonsinger plus a Mouse and Dessa is really common for this day. Especially when combined with a book there. Also, thank you once again for the gifted membership Hours for Soup. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you a ton. So we have Forest Troll, Moonsinger, Doomed. At this rate, we'll be able to get like 1 billion emojis. Also, Bill ended up claiming it. Hey, now he could super first. Oh, there we go. Anyways, but yeah, this team's really annoying. The main premise with it is it has double empower into green, and they're trying to feed that into book. We set it as our defend team. However, we've been faced 0 times today. So let's go face their version of it, which it adds Beatrix. One thing to note about Beatrix is one of the reasons why we actually have Essence of Evil, if you're wondering, like, specifically as to why we have it. It's mostly for Queen Beatrix. It's also to disable things and kind of set up into Weaver and other things like that. However, it is almost entirely because of Beatrix. Beatrix cleanses on a single extra turn, and if it's not stunned, it'll, you know, get that off. However, there's a really easy way around it. Stun it. And with Essence of Evil, we can just disable everything on it. Ideally, they'll put it in the last 2 slots as they did right here, so we can kill it easily with Weaver, and we're pretty much good to go. So we're already preemptively prepared for such a counter. Alright, so let's go get ourselves a Explode. Ideally, he will not get a Convert here. Ooh, okay, that is one thing that you do have to worry about, is them going Convert crazy. However, oh, we're in an okay position right now. So what I really, really want to do... Okay, we're not frozen on anything, hold up. We got a couple options. So first, let's take some green. How badly I want to cast Beatrix right now. We'll take another green. Please hit something that isn't that target. This might seem like a weird choice, but I actually have to go for Beatrix here, since we did not land a stun on it. As much as I want to go do Book, and as much as Book might just destroy us right now, I do have to do it that way. So we could take purple to yellow. Is this kill range? What is 50% of that? Not enough is whatever that number is. Does he have stealthy? Yes. Okay. So that's interesting. He's running stealthy, so I cannot Essence of Evil him directly. And we have not landed stun on him, which is a very unfortunate circumstance. What's his last convert? He has yellow to green. Yellow to green currently does not do much. Like, at all. He's gonna get like a single pair, unless he gets like ultra lucky from Sky. We should be fine. I'm somewhat tempted to take this green skull just to make sure we have a little bit of mana, but there is a chance he gets a good cascade there. I think it's a risk worth taking though. So we're gonna move that down. And we basically just win here. I do believe. Because what do we need? Oh, we have Weaver. I can't cast Weaver. I need to cast Beatrix. I think we just have to cast Beatrix and hope it doesn't backfire, because there's nothing else I need to target Essence of Evil since I can't hit hero directly here in this particular circumstance. So he's now damaged enough that I can take out his last slot. Unfortunately, I still can't deal with hero. However, the hero's almost going to be dead. So we do this. We basically just Beatrix again, and we're good to go. We do have to give him a turn, but ideally he won't do too much with it, and he doesn't, and that should be dead. And we just win. We do another Beatrix, boom. Alright, that was a bit of a sketchy fight, but it came through. One down, 4 to go. Let me guess, the entire guild's running this exact same team? Yep. Exactly the same, even Thief Hero class. Oh gosh, I hate when guilds do that. I find it kind of interesting, since this guild is missing a lot of members, yet everyone in their guild is very well organized. An interesting combination. Also, thank you, Alistair, for another gifted sub. Or actually, what is it called on YouTube? I guess a gifted join. I'm not even sure what his proper term is. But thank you a ton. Let's see. Okay, I can't actually turn Cascade over there. Nor can I over here. I think I just move this over, get a skull, hope for like double skull from Sky, which is very unlikely, but get a little bit of value there. Let's see. I'm gonna hope for Surge here. Because he has yellow to green. And this will prevent him from having a direct option. Oh no, but he's still gonna have a direct option. Okay, we're fine. Never mind. He's running Stealthy, so I can't target him. He's not running Cleanse this time, though. Interesting. However, I cannot target him directly, which is concerning. Because he has Book ready to go. I guess I just disable one of his mana accumulation methods. We are gonna lose some mana here, but once he gives us a turn, we should be okay. And he actually immediately gives us a turn. Okay. He does have Book again, though, which is scary. Because I actually can't do anything in this circumstance. I do what? Like, Skull Poke him? It's like the furthest we can do. Because unless we actually turn, which is almost non-existent on this current board, our best bet is, like, triple yellow from Sky or something similar. There's not too many options. I guess we just take the Skull, just so he has less skulls to take from. Alternatively, we could take green and hope he does Leprechaun, which is an option. You know what? We're going to go down that route. Unfortunately, he did go for Book, which makes sense. Luckily, his first slot is entangled, so he can't do too much. I believe we just take another green and we win, as long as he doesn't go too crazy on Leprechaun. I want to do this in a way where we can hopefully deny something. Unless there's an extra turn, obviously, somewhere. I don't see any right now, though. So he's going to do a little mini convert. He finally got Cleanse. I think we're fine, though. So I can go for another Disable, but we can also just cast Beatrix now. I'm going to risk the Beatrix here, I think. Okay, we got it. I think we risk it again. Okay, we got it. I think we risk it again. No, let's go for the guaranteed win. You know what? It is a guaranteed win. Never mind. I was just looking at the damage options. It's like, wait, that is enough damage? Because if it wasn't enough damage, or if it wasn't enough to kill Hero, we probably would have Weavered there. Because Weaver would have been enough. But it was enough, so we're fine. Okay, same team again. Though this time with Elementalists. So Elementalists, we can Essence of Evil directly. It's one of the other reasons why we have Essence of Evil. There's two reasons. One is if they're using any hero class that isn't stealthied. The other is the entire existence of Beatrix. Those two reasons are why we run Essence of Evil. And we actually get to use it for one of those two this battle. We didn't really get to do it on the previous one. Okay, we could take a purple-blue. Let's double-check his converts. If he has no option, I think I'm just going to let the board chill for a second. Because he has yellow to green, which does nothing if I take that. And he has purple to green, which does so much I have to click that button. Scratch that plan. Okay, let's see. Move that, we'll move that. That plan failed very quickly. It was just way too much color. Once again, he has an option. Purple to green does not, however. So if I just move this up, we're safe for this turn. So he takes Skull, that's fine. I have Essence of Evil, which he... Does he have a backup Cleanse in any way? Does he even have Orpheus or anything? He does have a Orpheus, but it doesn't trigger while you're stunned. So he basically doesn't have Orpheus. Okay, so we'll just go trigger on that. That'll matter for the other ones, but as long as they're stunned... Oh, we actually got the 10% convert. Nice. Essence of Evil has a really unlikely, though still existent, 10% chance to not summon a Quasit that you'd never use. Though I almost forgot it has that as well. But it has a 10% chance to, if it'll ever get down there, it has a 10% chance to transform the first enemy into a giant toad, which is what it just did. Obviously, you can't depend on that, but when it happens, pretty useful. And it just happens. I kind of want to scope poke him. However, I think we almost get more benefit just from taking a blue and hope it surges. And we might still be able to get a scope poke from Sky. Biggest issue with Weaver right now is it does not kill anything. So I'm going to do this. It did not surge. A little unfortunate. Because now I need more mana. However, taking a skull will be enough blue to get us going, so we'll take that. It gives us Beatrix. He'll die to... Wait, did he just die to Death Mark? Nice. No, what? Yeah, he died to Death Mark. He died to the Death Mark that was placed on him. Perfect. Because it's, Essence of Evil does place every negative status effect onto the target. And one of those, of course, is Death Mark. 10% chance per turn after first turn to kill enemy. And we got lucky there. We're getting, like, all the RNG rolls this battle. If I take that green, it's going to give him extra turn there. If I move the whole thing down, it will not, though. Actually, never mind. They both would have done the same thing. Never mind. It was the same circumstance regardless which way we took it. I want to take blue into green. There's no way to do so here. This Cascade will bring that down by 2, theoretically, because the other one's moving down, so that will give us a brown. However, that's not a brown extra turn. It'll just be a pair of brown, which I don't actually need. I think we just take green. Also, spare green over here. Actually, the one that's blinking right now seems fine. Because I can't do anything with Weaver. So I'm just going to do this. Throw down the Essence. That gives us Weaver range, and then we just went off of that. So we do that. Boom. He's dead. We throw down Weaver. That's kill range because of 50% off of Fairy Fire. And it was kill out of Beatrix, and that's match. Alright, 3 down. 3 for 3. Have we actually lost this week? I don't think we have yet. But we only had one other day that we scored 9,500 on, so I guess there hasn't been enough days to lose yet. However, we are on 8-win streak. Where are we? Oh, yeah, we're all the way at the bottom. But yeah, we're on 8-win streak right now. 9,500 last night. I think we're on track for 9,400 right now. I said that last night, and it was also 9,500. Also, hello, Supernova. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Draco. Welcome as well. You only just now got the YouTube notification. Yeah, YouTube notifications are kind of weird sometimes. I don't understand. They're really finicky when they want to go out or not. It's like the chat above me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It kind of just chooses based on the day. And based on no other realistic factor. Other than if it feels like doing it or not. Okay, so we can Essence of Evil him directly. However, he has... so this is one of the unfortunate situations. Where they use both Beatrix and Hero with a non-stealthy. Because we have 2 targets we want to hit with Essence of Evil now. Beatrix and Hero. However... we have to do Beatrix first, otherwise it's just going to cleanse out of it. So it's a little bit of an unfortunate situation. However, he did go for a weird option here. Why on earth is he using Natureborn Hunter? It creates 1 elemental star plus 1 for every 3 green allies. Or sorry, for every 3... yeah, for every 3 green allies. And plus 1 more for every 3 green gems. If the enemy has a beast, gain an extra turn. We do not have a beast, right? No. We have no beast. So he has no auto extra turn on that. He only has yellow to green. Yellow to green currently does not do that much. If I move this over, the only option he will have is appear over there, and then we go straight into 5 times and then win. So I can live with that. He gets a single pair that's going to go into nothing. Oh no, but he creates that 1 green per turn. Not factor that in. Though it might not matter. Oh, I wish I had Cascade over there. So he still has green to yellow that does almost nothing. We can actually make it do literally nothing. However, I'd rather do Big Cascade. But we're also getting almost nothing from that Big Cascade other than a skull, which I don't really need. I'd rather him have the skull and just deny his yellow in case he does go convert. Oh, he does go for the... oh, wait! That actually ended up going for an extra turn because the Cascade near the bottom there. That's slightly unfortunate. I think we're okay, though. Because we do have Beatrix of our own to cleanse, so we're fine. We are also allowed to have a Beatrix. Okay, now I can actually target Hero. Because Beatrix got stunned. And now we can just hit Hero directly. And then we won. It's already over. Actually, Beatrix can still get mana, but it's going to be frozen, so it won't matter that much. I'll take that one over. I'll take that one over. Okay, his whole team is now disabled. We're in a very nice position right now. I guess I could go full disable Beatrix as well, because why not? I can. Oh, we even got a Toad convert. Gosh, does anything else want to go our way? I wish we just had 1 more mana, though. It's the only thing that didn't quite go our way. 1 mana short of kind of getting this rolling here. Okay, let's... ooh, this is a really bad board for Beatrix. I think I still have to cast it, though. Ah, we missed. That was, it could be seen from a mile away. Wait, he still got the cleanse from the other thing because he got the cleanse from it. Because he got cleanse, which allowed him to cleanse. Oh no. The cleanseception. I have to go for Beatrix and hope it doesn't miss. If it misses, we could actually lose. Oh no, we're gonna lose. I think we're fine now though. We go for Weaver, boom, double kill. Go throw down Essence. Do it on the only other threat he has. Actually, technically the first slot's almost more of a threat, but oh well. And there we go, match. Yeah, that was a bit of a sketchy fight for a second there. Probably lost like 100, 200 points there. So we're definitely more on a 9,400 track. Okay, so now we have someone using something completely different. It's Savage Hunter's infinite damage. He's actually insane. I'm not sure why he's rarity, because he's absolutely like a mythic level of the Gnolls, which is a typing in the game that doesn't actually have a typing, but he's one of the Gnoll typings. And basically they have a decent like counter type as far as their damage, and they also have the 2 times. They basically have a thing that damages against their color opposition, as well as a skull that does the same. So they have triple damage on their ability, as well as double damage on skull. However, he actually has, I believe, 8 times damage due to how this stacks, because he has 2 times off of Eagle's Eye, which is Hunter's Mark. He has 2 times off of If They're Green, which our whole team is. And, oh sorry, it's a 1.5 times, so it's actually a 6 times total. He has 6 times damage, plus it hits through traits, which is kind of insane. And he has Rope Dart to go with it, so he will super auto one-shot anything he touches. Main thing we have to do is just get rolling before he can do anything. As long as we do that, we're fine. He's not running a stealthy hero class, so he's running a really cleanse-based one. So that's not going to matter if we... Oh no, we didn't get stunned because that's immune. Oh gosh, he just hit the same one twice. That's really unfortunate. I needed to hit first slot very badly. I think I just have to go for Explode and hope it works out. It didn't quite work out. And it quite worked out for him. This is slightly problematic. Oh wait, that was our hero too. Oh no, I can't even entangle him anymore. We might lose. He's gonna kill whatever he touches. Our best bet is to take Weaver mana because it can't be targeted directly. And what we're gonna have to do is just win off of Weaver. I'm actually gonna try to bait out a skull here. The main reason being, we're gonna have to take 2 turns of yellow. Let me double check something. Do we have +1 on yellow? We do not. That's really unfortunate. But we're gonna have to take 2 turns of yellow here. And I wanted to do that in case he got a skull that he'd kill that. So his targeted ability would have to go to Leprechaun, which he went for anyway, so that's kind of convenient. So we'll take this for double brown chance. Got one of the 2. Not quite the other. Alright, this is very sketchy, but still winnable if we can somehow Weaver a billion times. There's one of our many Weavers we need. I definitely have to deny skull here. Alright, it's looking somewhat bad, though doable. Oh, if only we had 1 higher attack. This is actually one battle where our very low rating is probably going to be the reason we lose. Because I need that exact 1 damage to kill him right now, and we're not going to have it. Let's see. What's our best bet here? I guess Web Spinnering. Because that will make Throw and everything else kind of bad. He won't get, like, any explosions. Alright, this is still winnable. We just need 2 skulls, or Doom Skull when we do get a skull. I can take double green here. That gives him... Oh, no, that gives him skull over there. I have to take the skull. I wish I would have had a way to poke him. Because we can't get Leprechaun up. So that means the only way I can kill him is with another skull. Also, he got cleanse already, which is unfortunate. He has a lot of mana. But so do I. Hold up. No, it's not kill range. If only. I need 1 skull so absurdly badly right now. I think I have to take this, hope he doesn't have a follow-up, and then just get Leprechaun. Because he's gonna Rope Dart us for like 0 damage, or do the other thing for like 0 damage as long as he doesn't get cleansed. Worst scenario is we get Skulled here, which almost makes me want to go for a different location. However, I need that much mana to guarantee we get Leprechaun next turn. Good, nothing bad happened yet. Kill him, that's fine. Alright, this looks really bad. However, I think we just won. As long as we get a summon right now, we won. We won! Easy. Actually, we can still get Rope Dart and everything. But, that definitely turns the tide of battle. Unfortunately, you might actually die here. Alright, this is going to be the sketchiest fight ever, but we should ultimately win, hopefully. Let's see. I really wish you didn't have mana right there, and already had your ability casted. Because now we're in a little bit of a weird situation, but ultimately we should win. The only thing he can kill us with is skulls. And we actually want him to hit us with a skull right now, as weird as that may seem. Actually, how do I want to do this? Yeah, I have to take skull. Yeah, we have to take a skull right now. So that he takes a skull, that I take a skull, and then it neutrals out. We get mana from it as well. Oh, and an extra turn. Okay, I can go for a kill. Apply poison. Do I want this right now? He doesn't use green for anything other than Leprechaun doing some stuff, so yeah, we go for it. Unfortunately, he's going to get a skull poke here, but we got a summon. And guess what? This one's not entangled. Okay. Also, if you wonder why you use Web Spinner for Guild War, it is insane. Okay, Weaver, you have enough to kill. So you should prioritize taking purple and yellows. So I'll do that. Try to get a skull off the sky just to break that barrier. It's not too big a deal if we break that barrier, but it'd be better than not breaking the barrier. Oh, yeah. We're in another weird situation. So we're just going to have to do that. Get a lot of mana. Go for Weaver. Get rid of his immunity. I wish I could go for another skull. Please get a summon. Ooh, that's slightly detrimental. I think this is still winnable, though. We really need that summon there. We can still make this work. We're basically just going to have to wait out poison. Until poison does 2 damage to it. Actually, never mind. I can just go cast it again. Boom. Okay, that's a match. Weaver! There we go. What a weird fight. But Arachnian Weaver for the win. One of only 2 mythics we bothered fully meddling. For situations just like that. Okay, our score, whatever track it was on, just got completely obliterated by that final battle. I think we're on track for 9,400 or slightly higher, but obviously we lost a lot to that final fight. But hey, still didn't lose. 9,200. Not too bad. For how bad technically we had 2 bad fights, so the last one was super bad. Also, somehow we're in 3rd in our bracket, which means I believe we actually move up by 1. I forget what the final bracket is where you stop moving up when you're in 3rd. I think it's bracket 3, where you stop moving up when you get 3rd place. But hey, still flawless. Just a low scoring flawless. Well, not super low, but... yeah, that was a fun final fight. Honestly, that's one of the things I still like about Guild War, are fights like those. That are kind of still intense. Because a lot of other fights, like if you were in PvP doing that, you would just run away, because it's not worth spending the time to fight it. But in Guild Wars, it actually is. But yeah, that was fun. Anyways, let's go ahead to the code. And then we'll go mess with everything else we got to go do today. Which, well, the first thing we definitely have to go do, the pet. Of course, we have the 8-year anniversary pet for Gems of War. We can't not go get that. But there you guys go. There's the redeem code. Of course, it is cosmetic, so you technically could go and choose not to get it. It's obviously not really doing much. But hey, it's still another pet we could put on our shoulder. Also, they always do food-based pets for the anniversaries. And we've had quite a few so far. We've had, let's see, a cupcake, a cake, a cookie, an eclair. And this one is a baguette, I believe it was. Yeah, it was a baguette, as in a baguette. So I believe that's all the ones we've had so far. It's a cake, a normal cake, a cupcake, a cookie, an eclair, and a baguette. Which I like that baguette. That's a good pun. It's almost as good as the shelf on the elf. Not to be confused with the shelf on the... I mean, not to be confused with the elf on the shelf. I almost have said it inversely. Oh, also, hello Scott, hello Logic Slayer, hello, who can I say hello to? Hello Lester, hello Dwight. Let's see, let me read back in chat. Yeah, 9,555 today, nice. Yeah, unfortunately, we did a little bad near the end, but at least we didn't lose. It happens sometimes. Especially when you, like, miss beat tricks and other similar things. There's a lot of RNG that can happen in Guild War that just doesn't go in your favor occasionally. Or you just miss a very obvious move, which I probably do, like, almost every Guild War day. Right, what do we need here? I'm gonna go for probably just explode again. There are some situations where you actually want to take mana before you do the explode for Phoenicia. Particularly once we start to get to the point where we need a double caster. And the main reason for that is if you can get our mana up quick enough and you need to cast it a second time anyways, it's normally worth it to, you know, get the final 12 while you're on a board where you don't need as much mana. Rather than... like, you basically want to save your Leprechaun for when you need more mana. Rather than using it when you don't need as much mana. So there are some situations where you actually don't want to cast it on the first turn. Like, for example, right here. Because in one single turn, we can get full mana. And then we just hit Leprechaun, and then boom, full mana again. Or at least ideally. And then boom. In situations like those, it's better to not cast Leprechaun initially. Bill Warhammer with the gigantic hello. But yeah, we definitely need to go get a bunch of new emotes. I've been meaning to do that for like ages upon ages now. And still haven't. I hate that YouTube kind of buries where all the interfaces for it though. Like when you go through like the normal back end of YouTube, the area to get all that kind of stuff related to like super chats and particularly the like the icons and everything, they're like so buried. Like trying to find all the members to the channel. It's in like a random menu inside another random menu inside of another random menu. It is very well hidden. Okay, let's see how many bad gates we get. 8 of them? Nah, just 1. Ooh, well, at least we got 1. A guaranteed copy. Alright, let's go equip this little guy. Let's go to upgradable. And there we go. 8-year anniversary baguettes. Let's see, is there any way to bring up all the anniversary pets? I don't think there is. If I type in anniversary... anniversary... No, you can't. Unfortunate. But yeah, so far all the anniversary pets we've had... I don't know, what's it? Is there any way to really search for them? I guess there technically isn't. That's unfortunate. If I do it by rarity, kind of? Because most of these I shouldn't have that upgraded. They should mostly be in that bottom section. Hey, we have the Bogate, which is for the 8-year anniversary. We have... Wait, how many of these do I have all the way up? Oh, no, I was in the wrong section. Okay. Wait, hold up. Let me go all the way from the bottom here. Oh, there's the shelf on the elf. Let's see. Let's go see if we can find all the anniversary ones. So here's the 5-year anniversary for Gems of War. We got the Muffin. This was for the 505 anniversary. Well, this wasn't the Gems of War anniversary. This was the 15-year 505 anniversary. Also, one of the only pets that cannot be maxed. This pet, to this day, have still not had an event. Everyone just got gifted a copy of it, but we've never had an event for it. There's the Eclair. This was for the 2021 Gems of War anniversary, which would have been the 7-year anniversary of the game. Obviously, we had the Bag 8 this year for the 8-year anniversary. Make sure to get it before the end of today. We had the cake for the 4-year anniversary, which is also the first anniversary pet of these. And I believe it's all of them, right? Oh, no, the cookie. Where'd the cookie go? Where's the anniversary cookie? Did I skip it? Because oh, there it is. And then there was the anniversary cookie, which was for the 6-year anniversary of the game 2 years ago. Yep, those are all the anniversary snacks. And some balloons. But that was for 505 games. Also one of the only pets that can actually truly never be maxed because it never had an event. It was just mailed to everyone. This was like a weird one-off one. Since they don't do that every year, because we didn't have one for like the 16-year anniversary for that. I guess they're just doing it for every 5 milestone. That or their publisher was like, hey, go put this in your game. And they were like, okay, well, I guess we'll just mail it to everyone. Oh, have I not donated gold yet? Oh, whoops. There's so many things going on Monday, I completely forgot to donate gold. Because of how many things are, events there are this week. Oh, there we go. Claim our seals as well. Oh, we're still slightly short. But also, El Loco throwing down the little thingies. Honestly, you can't really notice these as much these days. I wish they would have made it so it still benefits the guild more. Because those used to benefit the guild so much, and it was really obvious when someone in your guild did it. Now you have to go to like that menu, and it's buried all the way over there. It doesn't even give you like a notification anymore that your guildmates did one of those. Because you're not even gaining any benefit from it, like the whole guild. Because they used to give guild keys from it whenever someone would buy one across the entire guild. I guess that was too much value for them, so they ended up redoing how it was. Because before it gave like more value across your entire guild, but it gave slightly less value to the person who actually buys it. Now it gives almost like all that value just to a single person, but no one in your guild like directly benefits unless they get gifted little gift thingies. Anyways, what am I doing here? I'm doing Gems of War anniversary thingy, so let me go do Fenicio team. Since this is daily adventure board. I'll catch you later, Alistair Stoop. Thanks again for the tip. Greatly appreciated. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And rest of your week. Also, we're still getting those Lantern Brown kills. We're just going to keep getting those. They're so pointless. Because, you know, once you get to your 300 kills, doesn't do anything. Also, thank you again. Gosh, Alistair. Thank you for all the generosity. Greatly appreciated. Hey, Genki got it this time. Welcome to the club. Now you can spam the blue hearts. There it is. Genki's even here. She's probably watching in the background. Hey, that's true. I haven't said hi to Genki. Though, I don't know. I watch her stream when in the background. Like, I do catch quite a few of her streams that I never say hi in. Not every single one of her streams, of course, because she normally streams at a time that I can normally not watch. But I feel like every 2 out of 3 times I'm in Genki's stream, I never actually say hi. I'm just, like, lurking in the background. Because I believe that can only give it to someone who's here, which is why I mentioned that. They don't have to be, like, actively chatting, but I think they specifically have to be watching the stream for the gifted subscription thing to be given to them. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Because I believe it just gives it to a random person who's watching at a given moment in time. So they would have to actually be watching for it to work. Also, thank you, Nightmare, for the $10 tip. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Sandwiches are your friends. Hey, I'm going to get a bunch of lunch meats. And when next-gen Pokemon comes out, that will require us to make a lot of sandwiches. I am going to try to make a different sandwich every single day. Well, maybe not a different one every single day. But I will have a sandwich almost every single day. To go with our sandwich streams. Okay, let's see if we can get a perfect here. It's technically still on track for a perfect. Come on. No. No. Gosh, we're going to hit every room. Unfortunate. Anyways, let me just switch to Zolgoth. Yeah, Nightmare. I will use that money to buy sandwiches. How about that? I will get sandwich supplies with that money the next time I go grocery shopping. Which, actually, I need to go out to get a couple things. I still haven't gotten my dad his card and a few other things as well. His birthday's in a week. It's actually the same day that Pokemon comes out. And I definitely need to make sure to get everything done before then. Because I will definitely forget the day of. Has Genki ever gotten the Horde Mimic yet? I do not know. I believe the answer to that is no. Though I also haven't checked on that recently to know for sure. I feel like she would have covered a little mini video on it if she would have by now. And I don't think she has. My hero is very close to dead. Alright, she hasn't yet. I didn't think so. Because unless it happened pretty recently, I knew she didn't have it previously. Also, I just realized something funny. I wasn't even looking at that troop. But, is there any way to view it? I should have looked at it. Anyone who hasn't done their dungeon yet today, does Shegra actually have the buff that normal Shegra got? Because I have a feeling this Queen Shegra Doom troop does not have the buff that normal Shegra has. That would have been a good time to check, and I completely forgot. I remembered it, like, literally the second it died. I should probably go check it to see. But, whoops. Let's see. We missed all the sandwich talk. We actually have the sandwich pet named after whoever it was. Wait, who was it, actually? Because I know there was a couple people who got on the sandwich talk, but there was, like, one specific person who, like, initialized it. Was it Nightmare? Because I know there was someone who started the whole sandwich thing. Oh, it was Rogue Stew? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought it was someone else. Because we named the in-game sandwich pet after them. Right over here, if I could find it. Gosh, there's too many pets. Let me just do it by... Well, is doing it by name even gonna help? I think it's called Mighty Sandwich. I don't remember. We got a lot of food-based items in this game. If I've learned anything this stream, is that a lot of pets are food. Also, still one of my favorite pets in the entire game. The design for that one. Oh, there it is. Yeah, rogue stew. There it is. Well, technically it's a burger, not a sandwich. It's a McMimic. With a barbecue, or no, not barbecue, but a bacon tongue, I mean. But it's technically a sandwich. It's the closest thing we have to a sandwich. It's a burger. Burgers are like an alternative form of sandwich. Anyways, what was I doing? Let's finish out dungeon, which I believe I have exactly one. Never mind, I already did it. Okay, perfect. Let me go grab my Dragonite then. And we're good to go. Okay. So, other things we need to go do today. We did everything on adventure board. Gotta go kill all the things, which I guess we'll do next, because I believe we've done most of the other things. Because the only weekly event this week was Tower of Doom and Guild War and everything. But we already finished this. The guild is currently in 9th place. Congrats, guild. Actually, we're in tied 9th place. Still 9th. But yeah, good job, guild. And we're in a pretty commanding lead for 10th. Oh, never mind. Not so much. This guy could actually pass us. So yeah, never mind. It might still be contested. Though it's such a small amount of loot. It's literally for 25 gems. But if we have to throw down some battles to do it, we might. We'll consider it. Yeah, good job, guild. Anyways, I think that's the highest we've ever been on that leaderboard. I'm not sure if other guilds are slacking or if people in our guild are just doing more than normal. I think it's a combination of both. Anyways, let's go get all these crowns. I believe that's the last major thing we need to go farm. And the easiest way to do this is just a quick kill in any location you so choose. I guess we'll go do Cinder Mirage, because why not? We do have to do a 25 damage one, even though Cinder Mirage is normally one that you can get away with 20 damage. The Battle Crasher itself has 24 durability, so we do need the 25 damage hit in order to kill it. It's actually probably the most time-consuming thing we got out of any of the events that we got this week. Though it makes sense because it's a 35-day long event. But it requires about 10 minutes every day. Which brings it to about a little over a 3-hour long event. Which is a little long. Oh, what number did I just say? I meant 5 hour. Did I just say 3? I meant 5. But it brings it to about a 5-hour long event. Technically a bit closer to 6 if you get unlucky. But that's over the course of 5 weeks. So if you break that down, it's basically like an hour a week. Give or take like plus 10 extra minutes. Which overall isn't too bad. And not 6 to 9 hours? No. Only 5 to 6. Isn't it a hamburger? Yes, it is a hamburger. But a hamburger is technically a sandwich. Oh no. I would consider burgers as sandwiches to some degree. Like, obviously it's not directly in the category of sandwich. But honestly, almost everything you would put between 2 slices of bread, regardless of the form factor of this bread, is to some degree a sandwich. If you take 2 funnel cakes and put something in between those funnel cake, that is a funnel cake sandwich. Like, if you take any, like, dough bread-based object, 2 of them, put something in between, it is basically a sandwich. And that applies to burger buns. Oh yeah, I've definitely made a funnel cake sandwich before. I think it's like a required thing to do if you ever buy more than 1 funnel cake at a fair. You gotta get 2 of them and make a sandwich out of it. The biggest issue sometimes is finding something that you can put in between the sandwich of the funnel cake. Because a lot of fairs don't have anything good necessarily to put in between. Because normally you have to like default to like hot dogs or something. The best thing that would taste in between would definitely be jelly though. But most fairs like that don't have like jelly laying around. I have no clue what that is, Gimli. It sounds interesting, though. There's so many jokes you can make about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lester has plenty of jokes in a similar vein. Pineapples on sandwiches? Oh no, we've done a poll on pineapples on pizza before. I am pretty sure pineapple on sandwiches would be even lower. Because I'm not even sure I have ever put pineapple on a sandwich. I would like it, probably. But I never actually have. Unless you count 2 pizza slices in between being a sandwich. Because I've done like a pizza sandwich before. Or, you know, you take like 2 slices and eat it that way. Either with another thing in between or just with a lot of toppings on it. Sometimes you have to for the structural integrity of a pizza. Like some pizzas are just like too thin that they just break apart anyways if you don't. Which reminds me, you know what I'm actually hungry for? Pizza. All this talk, I might just order pizza tomorrow. The biggest issue with my area is there's no good pizza around. I just have to wait until I go back to New Jersey to get pizza. I just have to be patient, wait like another month and a half. And I'm gonna have pizza like every day. Oh yeah, Lola Burger uses... Oh yeah, Lola Burgers are actually really, really, really good. I've had a couple different variants of it before. Because it's normally like, what? Burger, bacon, barbecue sauce, pineapple. What else? But it doesn't use like bacon. It uses like that, almost like Canadian ham kind of bacon. Which reminds me, that's something I haven't had in ages upon ages. Eggs Benedict. I got like really addicted to those. Like near the end of high school and like early college. And now I don't think I've had one for like 6 or 7 years now. But Eggs Benedict are good. I would just never want to go through the effort of making one myself. It's one of those food items where I would never make it, but if it's on a menu, I would probably get it every single time. Especially like crab cakes like Benedict. Because I normally live in areas that has good seafood. So combining like a good crab cake with the rest of the setup of Eggs Benedict is so, so good. Hello, Genki. Welcome, welcome. Yep, you got the blue heart now. You're stuck with it. Oh, interesting. YouTube actually remembers the membership thingy. And like keeps extending it. Because I don't think you had it before earlier, but you did like earlier, but then it like re-gave it to you. Unless it just extended it by another month, I'm not sure. Because I think gifted subs can only hit people who don't currently have it. But I'm not sure how it works on YouTube. I'm not sure how it works on Twitch. Which of course is the website that kind of originated it. And then YouTube was like, we should copy that. And then they finally did earlier this year. It took them forever. Because I think Twitch had it for like 5-6 years until YouTube was like, we should copy this thing that prints money. Yeah, that's why... Okay, so that's interesting. Because that's what I thought. Because you did it in the past, but don't have it now. But then it gave it back to you, but it still maintains what icon you're up to. I didn't know that earlier, actually. Well, I knew that you were, but I mean, I didn't realize it continued the icon, which is kind of cool. Because I think it goes purple, then orange, then blue, then bronze, then silver, then gold. I think we have one above gold. Actually, I don't even think you can have one above gold because it only has 6 stages. But you have to have something for each of the 6 stages. But we basically have it based on Gems of War rarities. Purple for epic. Orange for legendary, blue for mythic. Doom did not exist at the time, and then we had bronze, silver, gold for the metal upgrades. Actually, did Doom exist at the time? It may have, but it's technically not a rarity. Like, it's a weird rarity in Gems of War that is both a rarity and not a rarity. Theoretically, Doom rarity is the rarity above Mythic. However, it's categorized under the category of Mythic, which is a really weird category. Like, for example, if I do go by base rarity right here, you will notice a specific lack of Doom rarity above it. And specifically, obviously right here, boom, Doom troops are just within the Mythics. So it's a weird category of troop that is both simultaneously a rarity above Mythic, but also the same category as Mythic, which is very strange. Also, we're getting close to the level 69. Actually, we're probably going to hit it tomorrow night, right? Probably. If not tomorrow night, definitely Friday. Because Friday, we got to do the entirety of Invasions. Well, we don't have to do the entirety of Invasions, but, you know, we're going to do the entirety of Invasions. It doesn't take that long. We're talking, like, maybe 30 minutes. Assuming we buy a few tiers, if we even buy a few tiers. Actually, we get a new weapon, so yeah, we do have to buy to tier 3. To get the new weapon that's coming out. I can't remember if the new weapon was good or not. Actually, I'm not even sure if I looked at it yet, which is probably why I don't know if it's good or not. It's likely one of those generic ones that's either like Explodey one or the double gem creating ones. However, some of those can be really good. Especially the Explodey ones if they get a trait setup that's actually not bad. As far as their additional effects that they get and everything. I still can't get over how many events they bothered to do this week. Though it doesn't seem like we're spending that much time doing them, oddly enough. Even though they threw like every event at us. Our actual amount of time spent doing them has not been particularly high. Mostly because, like with many events in Gems of War, which is a good thing, they end pretty quickly. Like, you don't actually have to spend that much time on them. Like, what we're doing now, getting the crowns, is by far, like, every other event this week is less time than the total amount of time it'll do to do the Kingdom Pass. Which is something they might want to look into tweaking into the future. They already did when it initially launched, but even more so going into the future. Because its total time is actually kind of high for a single event. Though, in theory, it is less than the Kingdom Pass. Or not the Kingdom Pass, I mean the Campaign Pass. A Campaign Pass lasts for 10 weeks. And takes effectively, I would say, 7 hours. Even though we've been doing it in like half an hour for some of the days, let's assume it takes 1 hour per thing. So it takes like 10 hours then. So it's like 5 to 10 hours for 10 weeks. Whereas this one is 5 weeks, and it takes 5 to 6 hours. So if you scale it like that, it's actually not too bad. But also then also kind of still bad, because you have less time, but it's still kind of 1 hour per day. Oh no, I mean 1 hour per week, I mean. That's not like a weird in-between. I still feel like it ultimately takes more than a Kingdom Pass. I mean, I keep saying Kingdom Pass. Kingdom Pass takes longer relative to duration than a Campaign Pass. While Campaign Pass lasts double the length, the Kingdom Pass relative to time allocated takes more time. Not much more time, but more time. And the rewards for it are kind of mixed. Sometimes there's really good rewards, but other times it's like this one where, honestly, the paint side is not particularly good this side around. I still got it. If there's anything relevant we can go over, we kind of will at some point. Obviously, we got the little spider thingy the other day, which doesn't really do much. Also, I just realized I already got them all. I'm still going for them as if I can get any. But if anything, that's some free class XP, or hero XP, I mean. But yeah, we got this little thing the other day, but it doesn't really do anything. The Fire Beetle, it just explodes a gem, creates a bunch of burning gems, and, you know, there's already better things that do it. You're better off just using Merilith. If you're looking for a mythic for it, you would just use that one from Zejin. That's way better. That has the auto-extra turn. There isn't really much of a need to use it. The pet that we're getting is one that already exists, so we already have Max, so we're not even getting a new pet in that regard. We do have the Flame Rhinex coming up, which I don't actually have any copies of. This will be the first copy we get. What does he do? He deals late splash damage to an enemy and then creates 3 burning gems. That's not that good. It's very underwhelming. We do get a weapon here, which I don't fully understand what it does. It converts all gems in an upwards or downwards diagonal. The main thing that makes me confused here is the or in this situation. Which means you'd probably want to do it in the center, but then you're only getting like 3 burning gems out of it. You also have the inconsistency of never knowing what direction it's going to go in. Unless where you target also gets converted, which I guess it would. Which means the only one you know for sure that's going to get converted is the exact location that you target. Which just makes it weird. Because if you knew what way it would go in, you target, let's say, top right, and then, you know, you get burning across the entire area. But if the only guaranteed one you have is exactly where you target it, I don't really see much of a need to use this weapon. Especially at a 14 mana cost. It just seems too clunky for what it does. Oddly enough, I believe the weapon on the free side was almost better than it. It barriers itself, then gives a bunch of armor to all allies, boosted by burning gems at a 1-to-1, which is almost nothing. And if it's burning, it gains an extra turn. Which is interesting. Also, I just realized something. Titan and similar hero classes don't have immune to burn, do they? They have immune to stun, poison, disease, deathmark, lycanthropy, and devour. Which in this case is actually a good thing that doesn't have immune to burn. Because that means you could actually utilize this weapon with them. It's weird because the free side weapon's actually like the superior weapon. Normally they do it the other way around to incentivize paying. But this time around, the better weapon's actually on the free side. Ace of Wand makes no sense. It has an interesting final trait, but its ability seems like it should scale for magic, but it doesn't. Even if it's just a really small fraction of that magic. And this guy's just useless. He just deals some damage to an enemy boosted by burning gems, burning allies, and burning enemies. And he creates a burning gem at the start of every turn. It's just a weaker version of that mythic. I keep mentioning that mythic, but I keep forgetting his name. It's one from Zejin. I don't personally like his playstyle, so I don't really use him much. However, compared to all the other things they've been adding, he almost is starting to look good. Like, I don't personally feel like this troop is that good. But compared to ones they've been adding recently, he seems good. Because he converts 2 red gems to burning gems when his turn begins, which is basically what the other guy does, except he does it to 1 random gem. But he does it for the same coloration. And he gets to just summon a billion goblins, and then explodes the entire board with auto extra turn. So he's basically just a really high mana cost mana accumulator that can 4 times burn the entire opposing team, as well as your entire team if there's a benefit to doing so. And he also starts with Firestorm. It's very situational that you would use him, but he can be okay. I'd rather use the other mythic from here if I was going to bother using a mana accumulation one, probably Fairy Godmother, as it has a lot higher of an impact. But if you're looking for like a burning gem mechanic, he outdoes basically every other burning gem mechanic in the game, making almost all of them seem pointless. And he's already a bad troop, yet compared to them, he seems like a good troop. It's because they keep making all the other ones so bad comparatively, which I don't understand why. Especially with the lava thing. They actually nerfed, what is it called, Lava Lizard? What's his name? Lava... Wait, is it not called that? Is it called Fire Lizard? Yeah, Fire Lizard. But yeah, they changed his ability from create 7 red to create 3 burning gems for no reason. It was the only one who got nerfed in the balance changes they did. Which is unfortunate. Anyways, anyone else have any other questions? Anything you want me to go over? Of course, last 5 hours to go get your little food item. Before we do end out, I do want to go check our Guild War team for tomorrow and just kind of show it real quick. So it'll be good to go. It looks like we have a blue day. I don't believe there's anything I want to do for blue day specifically. Also, hello, Bushka! Welcome, welcome. But yeah, before we end, let me go do my Guild War blue in PvP real quick. I just want to see what it is, kind of test it. Okay, we are actually running a somewhat similar team. We're going all in on Piskia. So Piskia, not the biggest fan of. However, it's a good troop. It's just a really luck-based troop. And in this case, we're running with no immediate mana start. However, we have a lot of value once we get rolling. Biggest issue is actually starting to get it rolling. So I'm going to land Map Skull, that's fine. I'm mostly looking for a mana here. Fortunately, we do not use purple. So we do not get value there. Alright, and now we basically just win. So I throw down Truffle. Actually, I probably should have rope darted first. What's even our biggest rope start? Probably want to kill out Hero. So he destroys all green, gives us a billion blue, gives us basically everything we need. I will now go tier whatever else needs to die. How about you? We throw down a truffle. We do it all again, and I don't even need it because boom, dead. But yeah, when it works, it works. The problem is getting this team rolling. I almost feel like replacing out Rope Dart for mana accumulation blue option. But the biggest issue with that is one of the better ones for that is Jar of Eyes, but Jar of Eyes blocks green. I don't want to block in green. Because I don't believe there's any other... Unless I'm forgetting of one. I don't believe there's any other blue explodey weapon that creates blue storm. Other than Jar of Eyes. I don't recall of one. He just creates green storm, which honestly, green storm could work. It's definitely under the category of things that could work. You know what? Let's try it with green storm tomorrow. Let's give it a shot. That's not blue storm, but it should still get the job done. Guild War green. No, wrong day. We just did Guild War green. Guild War blue. Let's try it with Abra Crystal. Oh, but then we don't use yellow. Yeah, I gotta stick with Rope Dart. This Goblin one is too high of a liability if we get denied on green. Yeah, we're just gonna have to stick with Rope Dart. The reason I have Rope Dart there is it's a good backup plan. O'Shea's Tome? Wait, does O'Shea's Tome have Blue Storm? O'Shea. Oh, it does. Hold up. Oh. And we already have plenty of elementals on the team. It's not a pure elemental team, but there's enough that it will work. Yeah, we'll try it that way tomorrow. Instead of Rope Dart. Let's go do another PvP battle real quick. Okay. Let's go fight whatever this is. Oh gosh, now we're gonna get killed by Rope Dart. You know, we're gonna lose exactly because we don't have Rope Dart tomorrow. It's gonna happen. Then we're gonna immediately switch back and then lose again. Let's see. We're gonna lose from not having Rope Dart, then we're gonna lose because we have Rope Dart. It's gonna happen. He has his mana accumulator. I will as well in a second, if he ever lets me, cast a single time. It's also one of the other reasons for Rope Dart. Make sure hero doesn't die. Let's throw down Truffle. Not ideal. It just has to work out or we're in big trouble. Alright, there is very few denies we can get here. Gonna have to go for another O'Shea Tome. Honestly, I'm almost wanting Greenstorm now. He would benefit from it for his denial. I almost want Greenstorm more than Bluestorm now. Because, Book is a very big factor to have to worry about with Bluestorm. I think we actually had that issue in the past, didn't we? I think that's actually the reason why I don't run Bluestorm now that I think about it. And one of the reasons why I switched to Rope Dart was for the exact reason that, we're gonna have Blue Books to have to deal with. And giving Blue Book Blue Storm is a very bad idea. Okay. O'Shea's Tome would work, but not against Books. And almost everyone's going to be running Book. So you know what? Let's do Abra Crystal. We were going to switch it up tomorrow, but I'm going down the Abra Crystal route. Oh, but then what if we get denied on green? Well, let's just hope we don't. Let's see. Is there any other explode blue weapon that creates a storm that is either brown, green, or blue? Well, I guess at this point, not blue. Let's see. You don't, I don't believe. No, you do enchant yourself, though. You aren't even one of those type of weapons. You are also not one of those type of weapons. I did type in explode, right? Yeah, I did. O'Shea's Tome is amazing, but I'd prefer not to Blue Storm if we can help it. And that's all of them, then. We could try Abra Crystal. I'm pretty sure I tried this in the past. Then we got denied on green, and I was like, oh, we're not going to run that again. But I think we might run that again. I don't know, I might just stick with Rope Dart. My biggest concern here is our lack of green mana accumulation initially. Is there not a +2 green, +1 brown banner that minuses something decent? +2 green, +1 brown. Minus something we don't need. That's the problem. We need something under this category. We need there to be a banner here that isn't minus red or minus blue. Because you never want to run minus blue because you're almost always running this banner because you're running Truffle or Beatrix. And you don't normally want to run it with minus red. Mostly because a lot of times they have Mirage Queen, though in this case we have Piskia. But there's not an alternative currently. Which is unfortunate, because that would really open up what you could do with Truffle and Beatrix. But unfortunately, we don't currently have an option for such. Which is weird, because even the Kingdom banner, for the both of them, because this is for, this is Truffle's banner, and this is Beatrix's banner, technically. And neither of those do it, because they both deny red. Which is annoying, because Mirage Queen is red. In this case, Piskia is red. Not sure how I want to run this. Also, hello, Andrew. Welcome, welcome. What do I have my extra thing on? I have it on green. So we do still technically have +1 green. Yeah, that's why I ultimately end up changing it to this. Because the green-brown banners were so bad. You know what? I'm just going to stick with Rope Dart. We're just going to stick with Rope Dart and prioritize taking greens. Because it's just too big of a liability otherwise. Because our main goal is get Piskia to full mana or get Rope Dart to full mana. Unless there's a lot of green, in which case we get Truffle rolling and then go from there. And we have Monk, so we can Barrier on brown while also having a cleanse, while also getting the extra turn value. So we can get some free Rope Darts in there. Yeah, I was going to keep it as Rope Dart. I'm happy with it that way. Because I'm pretty sure we initially, a while ago, before we made that team, had a mana accumulation option there. And then realized that we will die if we keep a mana accumulation option there, because if we miss even a single time, or if they deny our color, we just kind of auto-lose. Whereas with Rope Dart, you can still kind of squeak by just moving something there and then delaying a couple turns and kind of be good to go. You won't be, like, fully safe, but you'll be safer than if you, like, exploded and barely had anything to get mana off of. Anyways, yeah, we're just going to leave it unchanged. Anyways, guys, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll see how badly that team goes. No, just kidding. But we'll be doing Blue Guild War and go from there then. Aside from that, tomorrow we have ourselves the class event for Corsair. Corsair is a really heavy blue-related hero class. It would be good as Archmagus if it wasn't for the fact it does not have a natural half-mana start. However, it is really good in pure rogue teams. And one of the main teams that it's ran for, one of the only few teams it's ran for. The other type of team that's ran for is a team that really desperately wants a lot of blue. Though, oddly enough, is not ran for Blue Guild War Day that often, because sometimes blue gets denied rather than given to you a lot. However, it's situationally useful, but mostly just used for 4 times rogue teams. We actually showed one earlier this week as well. We showed one for rogue invasions. Actually, this is for... no, sorry, not that one. This one. The new legendary that came out. It's basically Mother of Darkness team without Mother of Darkness. It uses Corsair to feed blue into Rope Dart and Captain McCall. And by that, I mean Rope Dart. But it's also because it's pure rogue team and it gets synergy there while still using hero. It is the only rogue hero class, so it gets synergy that way. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll be back tomorrow, same time as always. And I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.